What's up, YouTube? This is my second video about the Navy. Um, what's today? The, my first video was from May, but right now it's June 21st, 2013. I'm just going to talk about the, the DEP program, just pretty much give you a better understanding of what it's for or whatnot. Um, the DEP program, it stands for Delayed Entry Processing, and pretty much you do that so that way your recruiters can keep a very close eye on you as far as making sure you're still in the required weight. You know what I mean? As far as the required weight that you have to be in to get into whatever branch you're trying to get in. I'm in the Navy. And they also want to make sure you're staying out of trouble, meaning no traffic tickets, no traffic violations, no citations of anything. You're not talking to any like police officers for any reason. You know what I mean? They're just pretty much trying to make sure you remain eligible for the military. Um, that's part of the reason why you go to your debt program. That's part of the reason why you're in the debt program. Another reason you're in the debt program is because they want to get you prepared for the boot camp or the RTC, which is Recruit Training Command. What was I going to say? Recruit Training Center or Command. I'm not really 100% sure. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you this. This is very important while you're in a debt meeting. This start guide right here because it has all of us got one for the Navy. It has everything you're going to need to know when you get to your boot camp. They're going to test you on all that stuff when you get to your boot camp, so you might as well know it now. You have the time to study it. You might as well know it. Might as well get to learn it now because when you get there, they're going to ask you about it, and if you can't tell them about what they're asking you, or if you can't answer like simple questions, or you're pretty much they're gonna work you hard. You're gonna do more push-ups. You're gonna do more running. So why not make it easier on yourself? Make boot camp easier on yourself by just knowing these things before you go. I've been studying. I'm pretty much close to just knowing the whole book right now. What else was I going to say? Another reason you're in that program is not only because yeah, they want you to know, they want you to be prepared for boot camp, and also they want you to be in shape for boot camp. So when it comes up, you might not be at the best shape of your life, but you're going to be in good enough shape to at least keep up in boot camp, and that's where they want you to be. Pretty much, you don't have to be like going in boot camp, doing going crazy, but you just have to be in a good enough shape to participate and get what you're supposed to get done or whatnot, as far as PT and everything. Um, Trying to think of what else I was going to say. I've heard of some. It's different at different recruiting stations, I guess. Some debt meetings are bi-weekly, some are every week, some are twice a week, some are at different times. So you pretty much have to check with your recruiter and with your recruiting station. But mine's is Thursday, I believe 4:30 every Thursday. Um, that's pretty much it. When you go to your debt meetings, you'll get used to it, but I'm not sure if you learned yet or if you know what I'm talking about. But you'll have to, stand at attention, do the left face, salute the flag, then do the right face, and then future sailor, your last name is requesting permission to come aboard. And you probably don't know what I'm talking about now, but you will soon. Let me cut the light on. Let's go darkness. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about soon. Um, Left face, right face. They teach you that at the recruiter's office or whatnot, and that's also important because you'll need to do that every time you enter and exit your recruiting station. At least at my station, you do. When you exit, you don't have to face the flag and salute it, but you do have to, you know, future seller, your last name, add attention. And then you just say your last name, future seller. Mine is Robinson. I'm gonna say future seller Robinson requesting permission to go ashore. And then your recruiter would say, "Go ashore, future seller Robinson," and then you're free to leave. But just make sure you do that when you enter and exit the recruiter station, because I know I messed up a few times. I walk in, be like, "Oh, where's my paper?" Like, is that the proper way to walk in, future seller Robinson? And oh, I'm sorry, I forget. But just make sure you make that a habit. Doing that correctly. Just practice your about faces. I know when I first started, I was messing up. uncoordinated or something, but I finally got it down packed. Um, Trying to think of what else you might need to know. It's pretty simple. When you're PTing, stay hydrated. Make sure you tell your recruiter why you can't show up for your debt meetings if you can't show up or whatever, and he doesn't know about it. Just make sure he knows. Some recruiting stations require you to check in with your recruiter every Monday, or they also do this because they want to make sure you've been staying out of trouble over the weekend. You know, you didn't get any tickets, you haven't talked to any police officers, no accidents. You know what I mean? You're still in good health and you're still eligible for the Navy. So that's why they also make you check in every Monday. Um, that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to you. All right, thanks. I always forget things in these videos. I don't remember it till I stop recording. But I'm also in the roll-in program, and the roll-in program is when you want to leave sooner than the date that they have for you. So say you leave in like 8 months. You don't want to leave that late. You want to leave, sooner than that. You'll be ready for boot camp sooner than 8 months. So why sit around and wait almost a year when you know what I mean? You wanted this right now. So a lot of people don't want to wait that long. So I know I didn't. I put in a request for the roll-in program. I filled out the proper paperwork for that, and actually, as of yesterday, my recruiter called me. He was like, "Hey, I got some good news to send. If we might have a job for you. Are you ready to leave in July, which is next month? Because today's June 21st." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready. I can leave in July." And he said, "Okay." He gave me the chief's number at the Met Center, and I talked to her, and she said there might be a job available for me. So she just got my social security card, my address information, and stuff like that. And she said she'll contact me if I could get that job. So I'm just waiting on that. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just waiting on that. And if she calls back soon, or I might call her and check, I will be leaving next month, which is pretty good. I mean, I didn't want to wait around to leave. Um, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions or comments, leave a comment. All right.